So the first stage that I've done is I've taken those patterns and I've transferred them onto some of this red EVA foam. Now, you can use, I mean, this is a craft foam. It's available everywhere. Excuse me. It's relatively cheap, but then if you're looking sort of the scale of things in terms of the cost of producing a piece this large, and getting it wrong versus when you come to the leather part versus spending a little bit of money and buying the foam first. And there are other materials that you could substitute this for. Cheap lino, secondhand, shop around the secondhand market. If you can find something that is going to have similar properties, and the reasons why I like this foam, let me just get this on the camera as well above, there's a little bit of play in it, but not sufficient that it will stretch and mask the actual movement properties of the leather. And I always tend to go for a foam that is as close as possible to the actual leather that I'm going to be using to create that final piece. But what it does is it gives me, as you can see here, it gives me the opportunity to just go over things. This module is as much about going back over details to save on mistakes and just ensuring that, it's the quickest example I can show you is when I first designed this, I wasn't sure whether I wanted this to be in two pieces or one. And I thought it might be a little bit more decorative if we had the two pieces as separates on this part of the body. But when I looked at it, I thought, no, I don't like that. It's kind of breaking up that whole midsection of the body, and it's going to cause a distraction to the eye. So when someone looks at it, they're just going to see that focused split there. So I changed it and I went for a solid panel instead, which once again, as you can see there, if I just add that in there, even just holding there, it works so much better. It's so much more comfortable. And again, it saved me going through, because I mean, that piece of leather, that's probably equivalent to 3/4 of a square foot, maybe just over half a square foot of leather. So depending on the type of leather that you're using, money, basically.